Hey guys, it's Obsoleek here. Just a few days ago, we actually hit a huge milestone, which is 10,000 subscribers, and to celebrate that, I wanted to do a Q&A. So I had subscribers within the Discord server ask me questions to be put into this video. Before we actually get started with that, I just want to give a huge thank you to everyone that helped me get to this point. I didn't expect to ever get to here, and honestly 1,000 subscribers was my set goal. And now we are at 10 times that goal, and it's only been a little bit over a year. So once again, thank you so much for the support. Let's go ahead and get into the actual Q&A though. Gent asks, when did you start your channel and why? My answer is I've had numerous YouTube channels in the past, ranging from Minecraft content to other things. It's always been something that I've wanted to do. One day I was watching Too Mad and I decided to make a Terraria meme. I posted that meme on Reddit and it did fairly well, and that's kind of how the channel actually started. I started my channel in April of 2020. O3 asks, what got you into Terraria and what is your favorite mod besides Calamity? I knew of Terraria for a long time but never really thought much of it, and I was more of a Minecraft player. What got me really into Terraria was seeing the mods for the first time. I think I saw Hecty's Calamity speedrun and it really piqued my interest. My favorite mod though, besides Calamity, would have to be Split at the moment. The mod is fantastic and I can't wait to see where it goes. Banana Dude asks, do you like YouTube? Yes, I really do. YouTube has always been something that I really wanted to do, and it wasn't until 2020 that I really decided to go for it, and it is something that I really do enjoy. Hypothetically asks, do you like your fans? For sure, I really do. I have met some amazing people through people finding my channel, and some people I talk to daily, like my mods and so forth, that I can actually just call my friends. Arcanium asks, are there any mods you want to learn more about? I don't have one particular mod that I want to learn more about, but I'd just say the lesser known ones in general, ones that really aren't on the community's radar just yet. Also, Chinese mods, as they make some super insane bosses and unique fights. Tyropop asks, favorite game that isn't Terraria? This is honestly kind of a hard one, but I'd say Hollow Knight, Fury, Dead Cells, or Gunfire Reborn, with Fury probably being the number one. Dr. Doom 999 asks, what got you into making Terraria content? I got into making Terraria content pretty much due to falling in love with the game when I found out about mods, mainly Calamity, which turned the game from a cool game to like my favorite game overnight. Anari no comment asks, how is your day going so far? It's just kind of getting started as I'm making the script at 4 AM, but I'm pretty good. I am hungry though. How about you? Pathetic asks, do you ever plan on doing anything but Terraria? Yes, although right now I don't know what that would be. I have plans outside of gaming, but right now Terraria is the only game I really want to make content for, but that will probably change in the future. Mega Suave asks, what is your favorite mod and why is it your favorite? Calamity. It's not a perfect mod, but it provides enough difficulty to keep me on my toes, and it just kind of suits my style of gameplay personally. Hilda asks, what video are you most proud of? I think it would have to be the first part of my Calamity 100 Days video, as it was a huge project and was me testing something new to the channel, and thankfully people really enjoyed it. And Tony Bogu asks, what do you recommend for doing Terraria videos, because I want to start making some because of you? I would try to do some unique ideas at first, and to get those ideas you just kind of need to play the game a lot. Or you can think about what type of content that you would like to see that hasn't been made before. Also, when you're just starting out, I'd recommend shorter 4 to 6 minute videos instead of like 20-minute videos. Radium or Obsoleek 2 asks, what are the best experiences that have come from the success of your channel? There's a few experiences that come to mind, some of which are just kind of funny and others are just kind of neat. The first thing that comes to mind is more general, but that's just meeting so many different people, ranging from content creators, mod devs, to my subscribers and everyone else within the community. The second thing that comes to mind is when I was over at a friend's house and they knew about my channel and decided to put on one of my 100 Days videos, despite knowing very little about gaming or Terraria. It was a strange experience, but kind of cool at the same time, but also slightly embarrassing. But it was a cool experience that I won't forget. Also finding out that my parents and some of my friends' parents have actually watched my videos. Ricky Spikes asks, why did you start YouTube? I would say boredom, but also I figured if I was going to play the game as much as I did, I might as well make some content out of it, which is something that I've always enjoyed doing as I've done video for a good portion of my life. Nathanator77 asks, why does your voice sound different in live streams compared to videos? For live streams, like live commentary, I use OBS to record both my screen and my audio. For voiceover and scripted content like this, I use Audacity, which produces higher quality audio, and I put some effects on it to make it sound just a little bit more smooth. Cataclysmic Armageddon asks, would you consider no-hitting all the bosses in a mod of your choice? Yes, I'm actually about halfway done with my Calamity Death Mode no-hits. At some point I'd like to finish that up. I stopped at Plantera. Moscow asks, do you think this could change your life? 100%, and I really hope it does. It already has in some ways, but I really hope that I can do this to the point where I can do this full time, as that's the dream right there. Odie asks, if you could create a mod, what would it be? Alright, so here's the deal. It would have Adrenaline from the Calamity mod as well as Rage, but Rage would be produced by almost getting hit or grazing projectiles. Your hitbox would be a single pixel, like the Blushy Magic fight, so that boss fights could be super hectic and you can squeeze through super small gaps. And the boss fights would be similar to Fargo's Soul mod in terms of design, but with more bullet hell segments. Remster asks, will you do a face reveal, and if so, when? I am still debating it, but if I end up doing it ever, probably at 100k. Hahujin Oppi asks, have you ever thought to yourself one day that you would reach a milestone like this in your YouTube career? Yes and no, I guess. I thought I could do it, and I felt like I had a good grasp of the editing and technical side of things, but as far as personality wise and being entertaining, probably not. I didn't really think that I was interesting enough for people to care about. OD asks, what do you think your life would have been like if you had never begun a YouTube career, like an alternative timeline? I think I'd probably have to go back to college for film, I think, but I've never really been a school person. Dog Hodbub asks, what is your favorite TV show? I don't watch a whole lot of TV, so I'll choose something that I actually do watch, which is anime. Favorite anime right now is Plastic Memories or Your Lie in April. Kyra Lig asked, why the name Obsoleek? It's a play on the word obsolete, which for some reason came to mind when I was brainstorming channel name ideas. I then thought changing the way the word ended would be cooler and more unique, and I liked the way it looked. I also took inspiration from Hectique, another Terraria YouTuber at the time. And Tony Bogu asks, how can I support you more? You can support me on Patreon if you would like, but honestly the best way to support me is just to show love on videos by liking and commenting. And Tony Bogu also asks, what's your favorite song? This changes day by day, but at the moment of recording, it is Numlock Stuck. And lastly, Devour Thighs asks, will you make an event where your Discord members can join, like a server? Yes, I wouldn't mind doing that at some point, and I have done so in the past. I think in the future I will have more time for these types of events, but as of right now, I don't feel like I have enough downtime to do so. That is all for my 10k Q&A. I really appreciate the support on everything, and I appreciate you guys for watching this video, as this is basically just me just kind of answering questions with random gameplay in the background. So anyways, thank you guys so much for 10k, I really appreciate it, and thanks for all the support.